Today, I was sanctioned by the Parliament, and I was forced to walk out to defend democracy in this country. I refuse to give an apology for a lie that was told by Richard Frederick, a lie that I clearly proved that he did and perpetuated. He is attempting to confuse people as to the land that was sold at Bonanza. The truth is that a valuation was done of that land in 2013, and it was identified as parcel 11. In 2014, a mutation was done, and parcel 11 was divided into parcel 50 and 51. 51 is simply enough land to have put a footpath. So there is no difference in size between parcel 50 and parcel 11. Both of them measure 1 hectare. As you all would say, même bête, même poil. The valuation that was done in 2013 was for $67 a square foot. The valuation that was done in 2021 by Mr. Sinclair was $35 a square foot. And then the land was sold for $27 a square foot. Even more egregious is that the land was not even put out to tender. A piece of land that should never have been sold in the first place. A piece of land that he claims that he offered to SLASPA. Yet, he never spoke to the Prime Minister. He never spoke to the Minister of Infrastructure, Mr. King. Instead, he spoke to Darren Snack. He never spoke to his other colleague, Ernest Hilaire, who is the Minister of Investment and is the district representative for that area, and offered the land to invest. And if we are to believe him, and all he was wanting to do was to sell the land for a maximum amount of money to build a new headquarters on the chaussee, then why wouldn't he put it out to tender? Now, the Speaker of the House sided with Mr. Frederick and said he refused to recognize the valuation that was done in 2013, and is asking me as an MP to prove that there was corruption. It is my job as the leader of the opposition and as an MP in Parliament to question and hold this government accountable. It is for them to satisfy all of us that there was no corruption. Why is it the government has refused to answer basic questions? Why was it not put out to tender? Why would you have sold it so at a price so much less than what it was being valued at? All of us are St. Lucians. We all live here. Where can you buy waterfront land in Castries for $27 a square foot? Why wasn't that land offered to somebody else? Who is the person that bought the land? How did they identify that person? What's the plan that's going on the land? Up to now, there's no answer. But you want to come to the House and you want to censor me and cause me to apologize to a lie that the minister has said? I refuse to do it. And I will stand up for the people of this country all the time. This government is abusing their office. Look what they're doing with taxation. Look what they've done with the Suppression Act. What they did over COVID and imposing curfews and preventing people from having their civil liberties. St. Lucians, we all have to take a stand. This government cannot manage the economy. This government is abusing its power and taking advantage of the people of this country every day. With the impact of inflation at 6.5%, what kind of wickedness you would have to have in your heart to impose a new 2.5% tax on the people of this country. If we continue to remain silent, and I will not remain silent, I will continue to stand for the democracy of this country. I will continue to stand for the people who cannot speak for themselves. But I will not be oppressed. And my rights as an MP and a leader of the opposition were more than abused today. And I'm hoping all of you will join in saying no to this party. And the time is going to come when we're going to have to show collectively that we've had enough of this government.